is something I just had in my head. I'm like, I gotta talk about this one. This one I gotta talk about. All right, so those that don't know, I'm a big time consumer when it comes to a lot of fucking media, a lot of things. I watch a lot of things, man. I look at a lot of videos. I do a lot of studying, and I really do my research when it comes to No Jumper. Now, No Jumper, I don't support their direct content anymore. I don't watch them anymore. I'm not even subscribed to them anymore. I don't like No Jumper. No Jumper has become its own entity. It's not even like a rap show, rap interview, rap podcast location no more. It's just a bunch of motherfuckers creating drama with each other and making a show between each other, which is fine, but it's not staying hip hop enough. It's like dipping into other things, which is fine. It is Adam 22, no, Adam 16's um it's his platform. We get that. But it's really really trash. No one really cares about it. It's a horrible platform. It used to be great when AD was there, when Smack was there, when Ace would pop up sometimes, when shit, when T Rail comes up, like all of them. When all of them came up over there, it was cool. When they had all their, their main staff was there, you know, even like House Phone, you had all of them. You had all those people there. But the thing is about this whole situation is that every time when Adam 22 get in a situation, he always has to delete people out, leave them, and kick them out. But for the ones that were there, like AD and all them, they just left. They didn't get fired. They just left. They just got up out of there. They're like, man, we ain't gonna even sit there with that. But to jump into the No Jumper universe and based on like this back and forth, I gotta talk about the number one person, Sharp Rob. Sharp, the Crane Crusher. Now I fuck with Sharp. I'm gonna be real with you. I fuck with him, but I'm not gonna lie. His status in the whole internet world it don't look good. Sharp does not look good in the internet right now. He looked great based on what after, but when he was in No Jumper, he falling for the bullshit. Hey, how you doing? No Jumper should have never really have fired him, but at the same time, I feel like that was the necessary move because Sharp wasn't bringing in those views no more. He wasn't yelling at females and getting the same energy like he was before. He wasn't, because everyone started figuring out his game. His game plan sucks. It sucks. Hey, what's up, all 14 of y'all? Yo, hit the like button. Yo, what's up? What's up? Hey, yo, Life with Mary. What's up? How you doing? Mari. My bad. I'm slow. I'm dyslexic. Anyway, yeah, no. I don't need y'all to hit the like button though. For real shit. I need to talk about some shit. Sharp Rob, the Crane Crusher. Sharp Rob needs to realize that you have went through so many different phases of characters. And it's just a fact. You're just been through, like, you've been a rapper, you try to be this person, you try to be that person, now you're trying to be a pimp. All right, it's all good. I appreciate it. You try to be a pimp now. Now the thing is, I don't know what you did in your accolades in the Blade, doing what you do, but I'm gonna just say this: if you are in there and you do that, shit, I'm trying to get the bread, man. Shit, if you talking about robbing the bank, I'm trying to get the bread for real. But nah, shit, I'm trying to make YouTube my bank. Shit, real talk. I'm trying to rob that motherfucker, real shit. But no. When it comes to Sharp, he needs to do a digital pivot. Now, the Tucker the Toe Sucker might be right the whole time. He might have been right. As much as y'all may think that dude that he was yelling at, talking crazy to, might have been wrong, he might have not actually had any good explanation, but he was actually kind of right. I think Sharp might need a digital pivot. Sharp might need to do a digital pivot because he needs to change his direction, his content, what he's doing. He did, but it's like it's very low. Shit. So give me some. I'm trying to get a PS5. Shit. I don't even deal with consoles like that and shit. I'm a PC nigga, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry, yo. You soon as you said PS5, I already don't even want it. Nah, I don't want to give you no money. I'm sorry. You should have said PC. I would have got you. But Nah, but yeah, no, Sharp, I feel like this is my plan with Sharp. This is what I see with Sharp, all right? This is what I see. Sharp needs to stop doing what he's doing. If he want to be a pimp, like he say he is, he needs to do some digital pivoting. So when he was trying to give game, uh, so if he's trying to get game about, oh, people need to do this and do that, he need to take whatever what's his name was saying when he brought that girl up in there and he was yelling at. He needs to do a digital pivot because he needs to realize that his character, what he's doing right now, is not it no more. It's not really the move. So you might want to switch up by switching to, I don't know, maybe corn. Maybe corn. Now, think about this. I'm not saying he should go do corn. I didn't say he should go do corn. I'm saying he needs to start getting these women together and start doing the shit. I was hoping he would do it with Adam and have him like direct fucking corn films, and he would have been the greatest pimp in corn. That would have been the smartest move for him. Honestly, I'm just thinking, like, as a pimp, if I was a pimp like him, what would I do? First thing I would do is I'll get some females, pay them to go do some scenes, and then record it, get some other motherfuckers to record it, get a whole staff, get a whole crew, and record it, and got the whole pornography, and all that would have been popping. He would have had so many views. He would have had so much. But he failed because he didn't really change his ways of where he was going. And it's really sad that it went like that, but at the same time I'm glad that he left, or glad he got fired, because he needs to change his direction of what his content is supposed to be. He kind of talks about No Jumper like 24/7. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like he needs to start talking about his own ventures, his own things, instead of sitting there just talking about, whatever the fuck they doing day to day. Because of course I know that's gonna get him some bread. That's getting him paid, clearly. That's getting him paid. But it's not really giving him the actual satisfactory of him being like up there and being above No Jumper, being above Adam 22 in general. So what I would say for him is to definitely listen to what dude was saying about the digital pivot. The digital pivot was a actual plan. The digital pivot was an actual plan. The plan was for him to start getting into the whole the E whatever, the E pimping, E whatever that shit could be considered. I don't know. But he should have started doing corn with all these fucking females. Get the females in, get the dude in, or get the females in and just have the female scenes, and then all of them go do this or whatever with each other. Then they should have just did that and it would have been cool. But he messed up by talking shit, getting too much. Like, I would have rubbed elbows with Adam and just fucking ran off. I would have ran off the plug for real. But you decided to go do that. You decided to go sit there and play this game like, playing with with this money, like I was really getting some balling money. Now you can't even go on Fig. You can't even go on Fig Community. You can't get on none of it. You can't get on Community. You can't do nothing because you sat and decided to stay with No Jumper. Clearly everyone left No Jumper for a reason. If I was him, I would have just left. If not, I would have just quit when I had got the chance. But he wasn't being smart about his videos or how he was doing his Sharp Tank. He was bringing in like a whole bunch of he was just bringing in a whole bunch of people that's doing real shit in the streets, and you're bringing them in there, and I'm like, you don't need to bring them people. You need to bring some 304s in there and start talking about their ass. You should get some bust down, busted ass. You should have did the soft white underbelly type approach to it. He should have did the soft white underbelly approach. He should have got all these busted ass hoes, should have got all these busted ass women, should have got some busted ass whatever, and he could have just got them in there and do interviews and just start talking about all types of shit. He had some stuff and it went great, but he should have kept it going. He should have stayed on that same level, but he messed it up. But yeah, Sharp. But I'm gonna say this because I fuck with Sharp. I fuck with Sharp when it's content based on him and what he did. But he needs to be smarter about it. And for those who don't know, like yeah, I was in a what's it called with China Mac and him. I was in their podcast when they had China Mac, Sharp, AD was there when he did the hot chip. And then China Mac was just right there because he hosted it. And I was like, damn, this nigga really just ate the hot chip. But I did send over like what was it called for his asses. It's a whole nother topic. But AD, you need to hit me up. Straight up. AD, you need to hit me up. Real talk. Cause like that's crazy. Like it's been a year or some change. Like AD, you need to hit me up for real. AD owes me like at least like a what's up or something. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't say a man should ever owe me anything, but AD does owe me a email, a text message, something because that nigga was capping for a lot of the shit he said. I'm not gonna sit here and cap on that, but yeah, AD, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that phone call or something, bro. I'm just gonna say that right now. But as of Sharp, I fuck with him. I talked to him. I told him I was like, yeah, me and my girl watched your content at the time. We did. We don't really anymore because it was like he wasn't interesting enough to stay in key with the content he was pulling out. It was like some other shit, and we're like, we don't really like this. We don't really like the type of content he was pulling out because it wasn't that great. A lot of the details, a lot of stuff he was doing wasn't that great. But yeah, the digital pivot is very important. He needs to retrack, resurface, and pretty much reroute himself to realize that a lot of the stuff he's trying to do right now is not really helping. It's not working. He needs to get to the next point in his career, which is he needs to have honestly he should start doing the corn directing. He should start working with Bang Bros or something. Like he needs to start working with Corn Hub or whatever the fuck. He needs to start doing something because you can't be no pimp and you ain't got no hoes. I'm just being real with you. And if you do have hoes, that's cool. Why don't you put them to goddamn work? Why don't you put them in the scenes? Why don't you make some bread off that, bro? I want you to make some bread. I want all y'all to make some bread, for real. I'm trying to make some bread. But the thing is that we gotta realize that we're doing things that's not really being beneficial to us. You have a brand, you already have the eyes looking at you. You got everyone already looking at you. You might as well do something big. Do something big that people will never forget. They be like, oh shit, this man Sharp done flipped around. He done changed it up. Sharp, you gotta be smarter than that, man. Sharp. Like this shit ain't gonna last forever if you ain't got something else to really fall back on. Hopefully you ain't still in the streets doing some shit. Cause I'm just saying, bro, like you gotta pivot. You gotta get the fuck up out of it. Cause ain't no way you gonna sit there and tell me like, oh, that a lot of these fucking people are trying to like shoot you down and make you look bad. I mean, probably for the people that know Jumper, yeah, they make you look bad. But when it comes to you and your content, you gotta make yourself look good. You cannot look like this on a regular basis where you're just sitting there talking about no jumper all day. Hell, I don't even want to watch no jumper anymore. And I'm like, I'm cool. I don't even want to talk about no jumper for real. I really don't, but it's like I'm talking about Sharp because Sharp is somebody that I watched more of, and I actually watched his Soft White Underbelly. I actually watched all his other interviews. I watched all his past shit before. Like I actually did my homework on dude. But it's like at the same time, you cannot play this game like you are not trying to be this and you're not trying to be that. I need you to just be Rob. How about just be Rob? Why not you just be Rob? Why you gotta be Sharp? Why don't you just be Rob for real? Just really think about yourself. Think about the character that you're doing. And I know he's gonna say this too. Is like, hey, church is not a character church. This is real life church. You dig? Like I know, I understand that you're gonna say that, but you gotta realize, bro. Like when you're on the internet, everything you do is pretty much like a character. In a way, in the internet, it's built for you to be a character because nobody want to see the real you. The real you is totally boring and whatever, probably in real life. Whatever you doing in real life, that's you. On here, I'm Brotherwork. Back home, I'm Martell. Off of this shit, I'm Martell. I am not Brotherwork after I get off this shit. But that's just what it is. It's a character. It's a name. It's a user. It's something that people gonna know me by as of name on the internet. So yeah, I'm going to be a character on the internet because that's a name I chose. I could have just chose my real name and my real full name, but no, I chose to use a name to get me to where I want to be. So that's what you got to do. You have to figure out that you are a character. You are a quote unquote pimp, right? So you're a pimp. Since you're a pimp, you need to fall in line with your character. You need to embrace your character. Be a pimp and actually do some corn. Do the corn shit, direct it, get some females to be in there, get a dude if they gonna be doing something with the female, record the shit, have somebody record it, direct the whole shit, start posting them up, do sharp vision, I don't know, whatever you want to call your production team or your team or just you and your whole entire platform. Sharp vision. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing names. And then boom, you could literally become a star again. Just like that. You won't be a star in the pop culture world, but you'll be a star somewhere. So pimping is not only just falls with women. Pimping, it comes with a lot of forms. Pimping comes from a lot of different areas. Pimping comes from more than just being somebody on the internet and just like talking about pimping. Pimping is more about the structure of getting money off of something or somebody. That's what pimping is for real. Pimping, you have to go and if you got to finesse somebody to get some out of somebody else, or you played the system, you could pimp the system. You could pimp a lot of things. There's a lot of things that can be pimped, but everything you trying to do is you trying to pimp everything in the digital world, but you ain't even doing nothing on the digital to make you get pimping money. You just talking on the internet. You got a gift of gab, but you ain't got the jabs for real. A lot of talking but no punching. So you got to start really doing some movement. I'm just saying this as a consumer, based on your content. And this is something that I do on the regular. I watch a lot of videos and I watch a lot of things, and I stay informed with a lot of details, a lot of different topics. Sharp, you need to realize that your career is falling apart because you're not allowing yourself to do the digital pivot. You have to pivot. Hold on, you have to pivot. You have to pivot. You have to change your direction. You have to change your ways. Change your life on how you're going to go about the social media shit. Because if you're not going to pivot, then you're going to be stuck and you're going to be going through quicksand. You're going to go through water. You're going to go through lava. You're going to burn. You're going to freeze. You're going to ice up and drown. You're going to be down there. And you're not going to make it out. You're going to be stuck forever. Eternity, as being Sharp Rob, the nigga that was in No Jumper and that failed. You got to realize that. And it's like, yeah, you want to do your rap career. You want to do your rap career. That's great. You want to rap. Go ahead and rap. I'm cool with it. I like the diss track you did. Or whatever track you did in general against fucking goddamn No Jumper. Or even, what's his name? Adam 22. That nigga cannot rap either. Adam 22 cannot rap. None, man. Only person that can rap but talk too damn much is Brick Baby. Brick Baby talk way too much. Like I talk too much, but like he talked too much in a way of like where shit could get people locked up. Like real shit. That motherfucker be talking too much. I ain't gonna lie. I wish he'd just be quiet sometimes. I'm not gonna cap. I wish he'd be quiet sometimes. And he'd be trying to do all this crash out shit on the internet. Like, yeah, yeah, nigga. What he be saying? He said, on the dead homies. On the dead homies. On 6-0. On the dead homies. On 6-0 on the dead homies. Nigga, you don't need to keep saying 6-0 on the dead homies to get your point across, bro. We already heard you, but you gonna be all this fake ass macho tough and shit, bro. Like, we don't need to keep hearing that, bro. We don't need to keep hearing that, bro. Nobody cares about all that, bro. Like, in the real world, they look at you as a clown doing all that shit. Yeah, on 6-0 on the dead homie, nigga, I crash out. I get the sticks out, nigga. Like, bro, nobody care about all that, bro. Where I'm from, we don't care about all that, bro. Either you get your shit split or you really with the shit or not. Like, what are you doing? I'm from the Bay, nigga. Like, we don't do none of that corny ass capping talking shit, bro. Either you with it or you not. That's as simple as that, bro. So you got, man. So Brick Baby, stop all that talking, please. Just stop all that talking. Please just stop all that talking, because you're just putting yourself more and more dirt because people like Dirk. Like Dirk, for example, I'm just saying, you saying too much. You saying shit like Dirk. Stop getting yourself implicated in shit that ain't supposed to be you involved. How you get a man? Speaking of that, I just want to say something. How you get a mansion bigger than your own goddamn boss? I'm just trying to figure that out. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I'm just gonna let that just sit right there. Uh, but please stop talking. Just live your life and be happy and make your money, bro. Just stop all that. Just stop. Uh, but now on the real note too. Uh, Yeah, no, Sharp. I fuck with Sharp. Like, I really do fuck with Sharp. I do. I'm only here poking fun of him because nigga, everyone been poking fun of his ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. Niggas been poking fun of this motherfucker for hella long. But you put it on yourself. You should have just been real about what the fuck you do and everything you've been doing. And that's just what I'm looking at. And I have no problem with his content based on like him, what he was doing in the past, but it's like now he has to do the digital pivot. So is Tucker the Toe Sucker really that bad for what he said? Was the digital pivot really that bad? I don't think so. I don't think it was really that bad. I don't think the advice he was trying to give, even though he really just couldn't give a damn advice at all, because I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Sharp kind of talking over that nigga a little bit. But at the same time, he wasn't direct. Like, real businessman, you ready to already do your pitch. You talking about some pivots and shit. Be ready to give your pitch when the time comes. You can't just be saying shit like, oh yeah, you know, when you make a bitch do this and that. Okay, cool, but what's the business plan? What's the return on it? What that money look like? So you talk about digital pivoting, what's the money looking like? So that's what I'm gonna say about him. But on Sharp, you need to do the digital pivot. Cause clearly bruh is back over there and no jumper getting paid to do stupid shit, even though he trolled. He trolled Adam. He trolled the fuck out of Adam and fucked up his whole stick. His whole shit, everything that he had planned, he was mad. He was hella mad. I saw it from Point and Shoot. Point and Shoot literally pointed that shit out for real. Point and Shoot is like one of the best people I've seen in the Bay Area, I would say, that actually is covering all the shit in No Jumper. He's literally the best journalist, even though it's satire, but it's journalism in my eyes, talking about the No Jumper community. So Point and Shoot will always get my respect, especially as a Bay Area native. He always gonna get my respect, so I'm gonna salute to him as well. Real shit. He always gonna be like the dude. Everybody gonna want him eventually. I already know it. Everybody gonna want him to be a part of his crew, his commentary, all his shit, all their shit. Everybody gonna want to fuck with him because he just have a unique way of doing his videos. He has a very entertaining way of doing his videos too, by the way. But yeah, the digital pivot is very real. Sharp, you need to get into the corn. You need to get to corn and do cornography based on video. Like not you in it, but like you filming it production wise. You should be your own studio. You should be your own man. And you should start hiring these 304s and some of these niggas to go and do a scene. I know you got the bread to do it. I know you got the whole shit to do it. All you got to do is just get a couple little cameras, couple little lighting and whatever, and start uploading the motherfuckers. I guarantee you, bro, it's going to be popping. But you just got to be smart. I'm a businessman first thing for most. Like I am a businessman. So everything I do is based on business. If I don't see the shit making any sense, I gotta let you know right now, bro. You gotta flip that shit around. And if you are gonna go stream late at night and all that shit, that's cool. That's great. But you gotta look at also based on your algorithm. Like if you gonna start making a lot of money and shit, you might have to start streaming in the morning. You might have to start streaming in midday. Like before, or actually really before it hits evening, like to the afternoons. Like you got to be there probably streaming at like 12. In my opinion, I feel like you should stream at 12. I streamed as early as like what 7, 8? No 8. I streamed as early as 8. So I'm just saying, man. Like Sharp, I fuck with you in your content, but you gotta wake up, man. Gotta wake up because this shit is no joke. The funds can run out, everything can run out, everything you doing can run out. All this whole platform shit, all this can literally die tomorrow. So I would say for him right now, Sharp Rob, you need to go and fix that. Get on the digital pivot, do your corn work based on production, record these 304s, get a dude, and then start doing all the shit. And I guarantee you're gonna start making a lot of money. I guarantee it. I'm just being real with you. I'm just looking at it. You gonna make money, bruh. So if you just listen to what I say, or if not, just find something else that besides just rap, cause rap ain't gonna really do it. You got to be in the industry to really like start popping off for real, for real, for real, for real. You got to really have something there backing you up to get that to that point. So please, definitely get into that. Change up your route, change your direction of what you do in your content because Sharp, you're literally losing fans. You're losing people. People are not getting that much interested in you anymore. So I would say flip that up. Change what you're talking about. Stop talking about no jumper 24/7. Please, Lord, stop talking about them. They're still making more and more content, making more and more money off of your ass the more you keep talking about their ass. Even though I know you talking about them, they making money. You're making money off their ass too, but you still got to figure out to make more money for yourself over trying to feed somebody else's pocket with your words too. Your time is worth way more money than you think it is. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. So Sharp, please get that. I hope anyone get this message to this motherfucker because I hope he wins. I hope he's good. Um, and that's it. All right. Hope y'all hit the subscribe button, hit the like, follow. I'm about to dip up out of here. Sharp, please get into that corn work. Start doing production. Start getting into the filming. Start getting these 304s together. Get them all lined up. If you need somebody, I know somebody. Don't worry. I'll hit her up and let you know. I'll hit up Queen Rogue just for you. I talked to her. Me and Queen Rogue are hella cool. Like, we not best friends and shit, but we cool. Like, I fuck with her. I really do fuck with Queen Rogue. And she fuck with me too. So I'm just letting you know, bro. I could get something started for you, bro. I can hit her up and get you the first scene started, bro. Real talk. All right, up. All right, you have a good one. And all y'all have a good one. Appreciate it.